Hey, it's the Lunatic from the woods here. Deep in the middle of the woods, deep in the middle of the trees. We're having a good time, soaking up all that nature. The topic for today is another semen retention video. I think, they were kind of like my more popular videos. Maybe some men are starting to, realize, how dangerous, the PMO is, and, promiscuous sex, and, just so dangerous. And, a lot of people don't even know the half of it. It just kind of cracks me up that, like, society actually, you'll find a million things saying that, like, all this stuff is natural and good for you. Now let's take a look at this. If this is natural and good for you, let's take a look at what you actually are. You are an evolved chimpanzee. That's all you are. You evolved over time, and we slowly got smarter and smarter and been able to manipulate this reality, which is kind of weird in itself, because we're not really even sure we're not sure what reality is, but then we're masters of manipulating it. It's a trip, if you really go far into it. So basically, with that being said, like, would you ever see, like, a chimpanzee playing with himself, like in the woods, or like no, that's not natural. That's not a natural thing. Yeah, of course people are gonna buy into it because, like, that's what they want to do. It feels good, and why would I want to just be chased or be on semen retention or whatever you want to call it. Semen retention is kind of like the newer term. Chastity is kind of what they, that's what I grew up with. I've never heard of that term, semen retention. But anyway, like, you just completely destroy yourself. It's an energy loss. Like, you only have a certain amount of energy in this body before it runs out and you die. And, it just weakens everything. Like, if you're caught up in that, you're caught up in this kind of like dark vortex, and, it could be really bad. It could really wreak some havoc. People will come into your life and manipulate you. You won't be able to, like, stand your ground. You'll just kind of cave into whatever people are saying, because you won't have the energy to, like, stand up for yourself. You won't have that fire. You need that fire. Like, this is your masculine energy that you're just kind of wasting. But yeah, technology, I feel like that's kind of like, everything is just so over sexualized, and people are telling you it's okay. And of course people are telling you, just go ahead and do it. Like, you'll be weaker. You'll be able to be controlled more. You won't have that masculine charge, like, firing you up. Just saying no and standing your ground no matter what, if you firmly believe in something. But yeah, and then, like, brain fog and everything. Like, you could really fall into, like, poverty. You could have health issues. All kinds of problems can emerge. I just wanted to bring some, if there is, like, any women watching this video. I think it's, like, mainly guys, but on the women's side, somebody brought up, I was reading a book by some guru, and he was bringing up, which was kind of interesting. I think it's kind of like it's an outdated book, so we weren't that far off the path as we are now. As society, and, like, with the iPhone and everything and the accessibility, it's right there in your hands. Like, and people just, they're gonna, more more mental disorders are gonna pop up and everything with like, I think they even have like sex robots and everything now, which is just completely crazy. They look like a real, that's gonna cause like so many problems with people's psychological health and everything. Like, are they gonna fall in love with a robot now? Like, it's crazy. But anyway, on the women's side of it, like there was it was like the guy, he's talking about like the 60s or the 70s. I don't know when birth control came out, but he was saying kind of like the morality of guys was real low. So the guys were just trying to get the women no matter what. They didn't care what. We just wanted women. But and then like the women's morality was really high. They were very sweet. They were very feminine. Then birth control came out, and the morality kind of went back the same as the guys and the women. So everyone was just having sex. And he said a couple things like, when women do that, they actually become more masculine. They kind of carry like a more masculine type energy. Like they're not this sweet woman anymore. Like they've been through the terrain, and then all kinds of problems. There's this whole long list of side effects, dangerous health side effects with the birth control and everything. You're taking on that psychological energy, and I mean that's something to look at too. I mean, when you have sex with somebody, like you're taking on all their mental baggage and everything. If they have a lot of mental baggage that you don't know about, I mean, you're mixing up your energy. And I mean, if you're with that person for a long time, you almost become like the same person. You telepathically, like I telepathically communicate with my wife and everything like that. There was a couple people like, that were interested in like I lose track of everything because it just, I've been on this path for so long, it just doesn't even matter anymore. Like, I mean, with alcohol, like I can't remember the last time I had a drink. It was, I don't know, 4 years ago, maybe. So I don't like when that's one drink, I just kind of swore it off. And then with the PMO and everything, I would say like 5 years. I don't even know when the last time, it's been so long, I don't even know the last time. And I kind of hear these younger guys and they're really struggling with it. I mean, yeah, it's hard when you're like a young man and you're getting used to it and you're used to that. I mean, it's even worse now than what I had it when I was younger. So I mean, I can't even imagine. Like, I mean, you just have all the access that you want. I mean, that's probably why these practices are being, brought to light, because everybody is just in this like dark vortex and they want to get out. Yeah, I mean, and you're gonna stick out and everything. I hear a lot of people, you're gonna pick up on a lot more things. You're gonna have more energy. You're gonna be more virile. You're gonna, and people care about the women attraction. You're not, it's there. I mean, I walk by people and I could tell they could feel my presence. They could feel my energy because they're like, whoa. Like, and they're like confused by it. I could see all that. As soon as I walk by, there's a lot of people, women and children, they'll feel that energy and it's like nice. So they kind of, yeah, a little close. I just want to be in your energetic field. But yeah, it's the Lunatic from the woods here. like, comment, and subscribe. I like to hear the comments. Some people have some very interesting things to say. Some very interesting things. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. I got a little shop. I'll leave a semen retention journal for a link. That could keep you motivated, journal. If you're feeling those urges, the younger men, this is the most important. This is very important. Like, even in this day and age, this practice is important. Very important. The younger men, you guys don't even know the half of it. So yeah, stay on it. If you fail and everything, just get up and try again. It's probably like the hardest thing that you're ever going to have to do in your whole life. So yeah, I have my shop. I have my journal. I'll leave a couple links in the description. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you subscribe, you get a picture of that sun. You wake up with the Lunatic. I have coffee cups. I have sweaters and stuff. I have a couple little logos. I think they're pretty cool. My daughter helped me make them. You guys have a blessed day, and that's all I have.